Hello, lovelies. Let us speak English, woman. Let's do a get ready with me. I'm so tired. It's late. I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock. Practically unheard of for me to do a live stream at 10 o'clock, but let's get into it anyway. What skincare am I using? I really enjoyed using the number 7 Good Intent Skin Set. What I'm thinking about using though with that is making it a little bit like the Road one. You know, that's got a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm thinking about doing the same for that. So it's part skincare, part makeup kind of thing. Or do I use Prime? I've not used the number 7 Prime forever in a while. That's a cleanser anyway. Don't need to keep these boxes, they're winding me up. That's a moisturiser. Let's take that out as well. I'm making up daily. How are you? Smell! I thought I recognised that face. How are you? I'm just trying to establish what skincare I want to use. What's this? That I think's SPF. No, it's a primer. Right, let me just use what I used the other day. Hi, Jaden. But we're gonna do it different. I'm gonna try it differently. It might not work to how I want it to. So I'm gonna put this on first. This Wet n Wild Glow in Love little portion I've got. It's been forever. I am doing okay in California, waiting to get open heart surgery. Oh my goodness. I am so glad to see you still making videos. They're touch and go, them videos. But yeah, for now, I am still doing them. So, we only really need to put the glow here. And then, number 7, Good Intent Skin Sip is the moisturising milk. It's pretty much what I want it to do. It's pretty much like what the Road does. What's it called? Glazing milk or something like that. I was going to buy it yesterday when I was in Manchester, but I decided not to. So it has even like the same, what would you even call that? Basically, Road has that as well on their products. Right, so I've got enough, I think. I brought the makeup you showed on the short from my wife's video. Which one? I do a lot of shorts. Oh, can you see how glowy it is? So if you don't want to pay Road prices, do this. How have you been doing? I hope your health is improving. Unfortunately not. Still got the frozen shoulder, although I've had my injection. And I got a letter from the NHS today. I've just come back and it's there. And they're saying, you still haven't booked your hospital appointment. Well, what's it for a start? And they're saying, book your hospital appointment with the password. Well, where's the password? Because it's not on this letter. So I'm going to have to ring them on Monday. I'm so sorry. You're going through far worse than I'm going through. So I'm really going to be thinking about you. When is the surgery, Mel? You know, my mum had heart problems when she was in the ICU a few years back. She had all kinds of problems. Hi, Christine. Thank you. It's July 8th. Wow, so it's not long, is it? You must be so nervous. Right, so that's on. That's looking really, really nice actually, but I want some serum on as well. And the serum I've been using and loving is the L'Oreal Revitalift Laser Anti-Aging Creamy Serum. It's good for women in the 30s and 40s, I would say. So have you had like heart problems all your life to have this surgery? I know a lot of people with epilepsy, like I'm talking people that have 1 to 200 seizures a day. I mean, you'd think 1 to 200 seizures a day, that would be practically unheard of, but it isn't. You know, it can be normal. They have surgery. I'm very, very lucky, and I have always been lucky with my seizures that I have. I mean, can you really call it luck? With if you have one seizure, it can be 10 times as worse as having 5 seizures. But I've not had one for 26 years now, so I'm really, really lucky in that aspect. And there's so many more people out there with epilepsy and that are having them regularly. And that, although they're on medication, it's just not controlled. Hi, Hannah. Skincare looks lovely. I am nervous, but it'll help with my lungs. I had blood clots, so they have to do an open heart surgery and go into my chest and lungs to get them out. My mum had problems with her lungs as well when she was in hospital. So basically, she had a blood clot from her left lung going all the way, like kind of through her heart, where her heart was, and to the right side. So what they had to do is put like a cage in. They had to get a special doctor from Manchester. I love the smell of this, guys. And he saved her life. I have no doubt in that. I mean, the doctors, she arrested 3 times, and a DNR was placed on a file. And the doctors said, look, if this happens again, we will not be bringing her back. So I'll just say your goodbyes kind of thing. And like he had a family member who said, well, can you not just take her off the ventilator and we get to say goodbye? And he said, no, it's too dangerous. So basically, we were really lucky that she pulled out the other side. And that's really nice too, the skincare. So I just always think, could have been far worse. I mean, it took her a long, long, long time to heal from a condition that put her in hospital is called myasthenia gravis crisis. So there's myasthenia gravis, and then going into myasthenia gravis crisis is where all your muscles stop working. But because they didn't give her, like she's had blood clots pretty much all her adult life, because they didn't give her blood clots. What's that? I'll talk about that in a minute. Because they didn't give her a blood clot medication, she's on a Pixaban. It caused a blood clot in her body. So she wouldn't have died from a myasthenia gravis, which she could have done. It would have been from her not getting her meds. Oh my goodness, how scary. It really was. It was a very scary time. I got this in PI, just like all the skincare I'm using came in PI. Look how glowy. This side doesn't look as glowy because the light's hitting me more over here. So yeah. I will be thinking of you, Mel. And then we've got this. This is the last bit of skincare I want to do. I don't even need to do skincare at this time. Hi, Noel. So L'Oreal Revitalift Filler. And this just pumps out what you need. My hands are slipping now, so let me wipe them off with some cotton rounds. I've had all sorts on my hands today. I went to get my acrylic nails taken off, and I was just so blown away by how long this is. Like, they're my natural nails, guys. Like, I've never had my nails that long in my entire life. Can I just get this off with my top because my hands are too slippy? If not, we'll call it done with a sun care. Right, that's fine. Skincare. Thank you, that's amazing that you were getting PR. So happy for you and so proud of you. I've been posting for a long time. You've been posting for a long time and been working hard at your videos. Yes. Right, so there we go. So that is supposed to cover the entire face. I mean, it was like for a long time I didn't take it seriously. But even like when you get monetized, it's like, yeah, you don't earn a lot from it. So the threshold is £60 UK until you can actually, you know, kind of draw that out into your bank. And it takes 4 or 5 months. Yeah, of course I remember you, Noala. So I'm certainly not in it for the money, Mel. Do you think you'll ever go to back to YouTube again? Just takes so much time up, doesn't it? As well. Like I'm only on now tonight because I had to come back for some stuff. Stayed at my mum's last night and I had to come back for some underwear and because I'm going back. And I just thought, well, I'll jump on because she's doing laundry. I'll jump on and I'll do a video. I didn't know whether to do a shot my stash, but it's pretty dark, so I thought, no, I'll do that tomorrow, or I'll do a live stream, and I decided to do a live stream. Oh, you've got 3 kids now? How old are they? Right, let's get some of this under the eye. Your makeup is so beautiful. I don't have any makeup on yet, it's all skincare. But thank you. I really like this stuff. And it's Catrice. It's not expensive. It says Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum, but I've seen people put things like this here on the smile lines. I wouldn't normally try it. And here, where that line is. Feels so smooth, all that skincare. You can tell it's expensive skincare. And why is it L'Oreal always smells good? Their skincare, that is. So yesterday I went into Manchester with my mum. Went into Sephora, didn't buy a thing. I was looking at maybe possibly getting the Road bronzer in Pebble. But she tried it on, she didn't try it on my face or anything. I was sweating, it was that hot. She said, I can try it on you with a brush. And I said, no. I said, I'll just swatch it on my hand if that's all right. And she said, of course. So she swatched it on my hand here, and I just didn't like the way it felt. I didn't like the formula. So I thought to myself, well, you just got the e.l.f. one, the e.l.f. in Fur, and I've been seeing comparisons between the e.l.f. Fur shade and the Pebble Road shade, and I'm thinking to myself, I've not even used the e.l.f. products yet. I've got so much products which I've not used. That's why I want to do a Shop My Stash soon. Use what you've got first, and then next time you go to Manchester, if you want to get some more makeup, get some more makeup. I just prefer a physical Sephora store to online shopping. And also I wanted to, Morphe have got this blush out. It's like the finishing powder that they've done, but it's a blusher, and they've got a shade called Fluff. It's really, really nice and pink. But then I thought to myself, well, now you bought quite a lot of blushes recently, so I didn't, and they didn't have it. I don't think Sephora do Morphe. Well, they do online, but they don't do it in their physical stores. And I was going to go to Boots, but then I was so tired. I got 2 hours sleep the night before, and I'm like, no, I don't want to buy anything. So we just went to, me and my mum, that is, we went to Starbucks. So, and the reason we were in Manchester to begin with is because I booked tickets a year and a half ago for Lord of the Dance for her as a birthday present, and we went watching that. All I can say is, if you ever get the opportunity, if you're watching this and you like musicals, or if anyone's watching it after it goes out, I would say go, because he's amazing. Michael Flatley is amazing. I would have thought that he would have hung up his dancing shoes by now, because he's about 60, isn't he? And yeah, it was so good. 12, 8 and 8. Oh, wow, 2 8-year-olds. Do you have twins? Oh, no, you know it's not a shout-out channel, hun. Told you this yesterday. Or the day before. No, it was the day before, wasn't it? I wasn't in yesterday. I don't need to, normally I would put a pore primer on. I don't need to do that. It's late, it's 10 past 10. So what we'll do is we'll just go in with foundation. I'm really not liking it, but it is one of the foundations I want to finish up, and I've nearly finished it up. So the washi tape's down here now. And I think you can see, like, I think I'm really, really close. It looks like there's barely anything left. So this one is Body Collection England Illuminating Liquid Foundation Light to Medium in the shade Porcelain. So I just need to find my brush for that. It's good to make those hard choices about makeup. I have decluttered and shopped so much in decluttered, LOL, awful cycle. But I want to use what I have. Almost twins. 1 July, 1 September. Oh, wow. My mum always wanted twins. Me and my sister are nearly 4 years apart. Me and my brother are 9 years apart. This brush needs washing really, but I'm just gonna take the excess foundation. I remember you saying that you was adopting. Has it been that long since you adopted your first child? How old was he when you adopted him? I adopted all 3 of them, 2 boys, 1 girl, all in 3 years, back to back, LOL. I am very tired. I bet. You did a very good thing though. Adopting is very noble, isn't it? Yes, 2023, isn't that crazy? He was 9. Wow. 2023, I didn't think it was that long ago. And I can imagine you not having the time to film. Do you put like your makeup looks on Instagram when you do your makeup still? And as your Instagram username, I'm sure I was following you at one point, what this is today, because this username looks different. And I'd like to keep in contact with you if you don't mind, just to check that you're okay after you've had your surgery. Obviously, I'm not going to bombard you, but if you could let me know. Because you're not just a subscriber to me, you're a friend. I had to delete my Instagram. Oh, I had to delete all my social media because one of my kids' relatives was stalking me. Oh, okay, that's fair enough, I understand. You never know, maybe you can catch a live stream and just let me know. I mean, what's wrong with people with a stalking? I am going to try to stay on top of YouTube. I'll have lots of time to keep up with your videos now. I mean, with my live streams, they're not as often as they used to be either. Sometimes I can't get on here, but I do try. I will definitely let you know. Well, I will appreciate that, thank you. Because otherwise I'll be worried. I'll be like, I wonder how she went with her operation. I'm putting makeup on for a couple of hours, guys. It'll be coming off in a couple of hours. It just gives me a chance to catch up with you though. Right, so that's really nice and glowy, but that's down to the skincare. The foundation, like I said, isn't my favourite. That could be down to the age of it, because I remember at one point I used to really, really love this. It's a very inexpensive foundation. I can't get it anymore, so I thought I would pan it. Right, so now we'll do brows. Or shall we do concealer? We'll get the concealer out, but also brows. Do concealer first then. 17 Second Skin Enhancing Concealer. I used to do that and it's fun to play even if it's only on for a little bit. I'm glad you went live. I'm really happy to see you. I'm like, who's that? And then I recognise your lovely face. Right, I'll let that soak in a minute, but we'll do brows. So next, the brow glue in dark brown. I do like this better than the other one I've got. I've got one by Fine Cosmetics. The spoolie's bigger. I'm not a fan. Thank you. You are my best YouTube friend for sure. We have always remembered each other over the years. Exactly. I used to love watching you on YouTube. A lot of people just don't have time for YouTube. Two of my best friends were also on YouTube. So we've got, on YouTube she was called Banning, Panning and Beyond, Lisa. She's not on YouTube anymore. She's got grandkids now, and like a spare time is obviously for the grandkids, and she works. And then my other friend Naomi, she is not on either. I don't know if I'll always be on YouTube. I think maybe as I get older I won't, but I've got way too much makeup. So this is also why I do these videos. Otherwise it's a case of, what shall I wear today then? Hi Cool Edits, how are you? The one thing about lives is they make you thirsty. I need to wash this concealer brush. It's a really good concealer brush though, it's from Makeup Revolution. I think I need to get another one. I'd like to get another one for contour. Just because of the shape. I'll show the shape in a minute. But it's all over the place, the shape. Let's just run it through. So can you see how it's on an angle like this? But it really needs a wash, and so does the foundation brush I used. Feel like I need a sponge. Which isn't one here, I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's here. Just gonna put some setting spray on this sponge. Because I think that's the whole problem with the foundation, is it feels a bit cakey. But once I've blended everything out and put this setting spray on, should be alright. I mean, I could throw the foundation away, but I want to use it up. I'm one of those types of people that if I buy something, yeah, I'll use it up. Hi, Regia. That's what I was going to tell you before. So, I don't know if you can say it. See it, not say it. Up at the top, it's just telling me about my medication reminder, which is not even due yet. So like up at the top, it's saying there's a star there and it's saying 0, and I know that's for when you get gifted. But then it's showing some kind of diamonds and 0 as well. I don't know what that is. Are you doing a makeup tutorial? Yes, I am. We're just onto the foundation. Hello, advisor. What are the eyes for? Yeah, that's a lot more glowy now. If you feel like me, don't forget to take your foundation down your neck. I remember the days when I didn't do that. I can't see that diamond on my hand. Let me see if I can find out. It asked me something the other day about some kind of super. Maybe it's got something to do with that. And I just clicked on it. So maybe, I don't know. Don't know what it's doing. Right. Bronzer. Is it bronzer next? Some foundation, concealer. That's powder in it. Don't want too much of it because I don't want it to look cakey. Not when we put setting spray on. So we'll just put it on the T-zone. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me one in the shade 10. Start off on the forehead. The diamond shows the jewels you've earned from those gifts. Those jewels contribute towards your earnings, subject to YouTube's monetization policies and payouts requirements. What does this remind me of, Mel? Reminds me of TikTok. They're getting like TikTok, I think. Yes. I don't really do lives over there, but reminds me of TikTok. Bronzer. So, you haven't seen this. I mean, you've seen the palette because I use it all the time. But do you remember how I said I wanted to hit pan on the bronzer in here? Look. And it's just growing and growing every time I use it, which I'm loving. And that's another reason not to buy. The more you buy, the more you have to use. And my mum keeps reminding me I'm not Sephora, I'm not a makeup shop. I'm just a single person. Why do you need so much makeup, Andrea? That's what I get every time I'm looking for makeup. I said, Mum, it's an addiction. So yeah, we're really getting into it. Yes, oh my, look at you go, girl. I have been working on it for a year and a half though, so you'd think at this point, you know, it would be showing progress. Right, I want to use a cream blush and then I want to use a Benefit blush. But we also love what we love and there are always new things. Yeah, I'm getting a really nice eyeshadow palette off my mum for Christmas. It's by Ensley Rain. I've only got one other Ensley Rain palette and that's the Light in Your Eyes. It's so nice. But then this palette that she's ordered me is really nice. So that's the blush. A friend got me that. That's in the shade Orchid Pink. And then for let's use the Elf Putty blush. For my birthday, which is in February, she placed the order on both of them at the same time. She bought me, I can't remember the brand. It's a brand I've never tried anywhere. So I think that one's a 9 pan. I got them from Monolith. You know, if she didn't buy me makeup for Christmas, I wouldn't know what to have off her. Probably Pandora. Because that's another guilty obsession. Oh, look at that blush. That's nice. Along with that, I want that cream highlighter that I have. So I'm supposed to be panning that. Unofficial panning it, if I can find it. Come on, where are you? Just let me put these on there. See, this is why I hate makeup bags. You never find anything. Oh, here it is. 10 hours later. What I wish I never decluttered all my BH cosmetics. I have to hold myself from trying to buy it off Macari. I've got a few BH Cosmetics palettes. I love Ensley Ray and I bought way too much of it. Oh really? I love trying a new brand. Yeah, there's quite a lot on there, isn't there? There's a lot on Monolith. The shipping's not that expensive. There's no customs fee, excuse me, to my mum's house, because that's where I ship them to, because it's not safe getting them shipped here. I'm just going to go into the Wet n Wild Hello Halo in the shade Halo Goodbye. And I want to use this up. Then I'll probably get the Rare Beauty one. I don't think there's, like, at one stage, Ensley Rain brought out that pastel palette, didn't they? I wanted that at one stage, but then my friend Tammy got it, and I'm like, I've got way too much pastel palettes, I don't need it. But also, as well, what I'm really, really liking is Pastel Roses have, let's just go in with a sponge. They've made it so you can do your own palette. Like, they've had palettes for a long time, like a few years, and I've never bought any because I didn't like the colour stories, but now you can do your own colour story. Do you know, like Lethal Cosmetics? I think that's amazing. So who knows if down the years I'll be buying something. You do have a lovely Pandora collection. Well, my other Pandora bracelet that my friend got me is at my mum's, and that's full of Pandora charms. It's got like a moon and a star thing going on. This one is what I'm wearing at the moment. It just has this clip on it. And I've got 2 other bracelets in here as well. So I love it, and I love my rings as well. I want to try Glamonatrix and see. They have a US warehouse now. Do they? That's great. Glamonatrix are really, really good. I would recommend, Mel, Nocturnal. They had the Nocturnal palette and then it went away and they brought it back. I don't know if they've reformulated it, but that's my favourite Glamonatrix palette. Shannon! Yeah, I made it. Hello. Hi. You made it because I've gone late. I mean, it's 20 to 11 in the evening now. I need to do a new makeup collection, a new collection video. My collection is not the 300 plus palettes it used to be, lol. Oh, I need to check out Pastel. Always wanted to try Lethal, but never did. I've only got one palette from Lethal. I'm saying I want to go in with this. That's got hard pan on it, so I don't know how much it would show up. I think I'm going to use them all. So I'm going to go in with this first and this, and I'll use this as my highlighter. Use a fluffy brush. So this is the Benefit Cheek Party package. I don't know how many palettes I've got at the moment, and it's kind of like, you should know. I mean, I know a lot's come in recently. When I say recently, last Christmas and last birthday. Yeah, birthday in February. Have I bought any? Probably. I can't remember if I did. Right, so Dandelion first. Don't think this is going to pick up on the brush. And then Shelley. Shelley is a really nice blush. Let's take it up to the temple for a change. At last count, when I did the last eyeshadow declutter, was something around 150 I had. So it could, I know I took a few back off my mum because I gave her some of mine and I wanted to try them again before I decluttered them. So we'll be doing a declutter soon. But I just want to use the palettes I've got, the new palettes, and then going through it. Then I can tell people I love this palette for this reason. Highlighter. The highlighter in this palette isn't that good. It's called Dandelion Twinkle. It's not as good as Cookie. LOL, should we know that? I don't know how many I have now. Keep buying. TK Maxx is a bugger for me. It's an absolute bugger. Because they sell, like, not so much recently, but they sell really good things at TK Maxx. Recently, I know I bought blush from there. I think they were £7.99. They weren't very expensive. Let's get a brush and blend this out. Fenty. I can't remember what they're called. But anyway, there were some darker shades and I didn't realise how dark they were. I am going to try them in my Shop My Stash. Hopefully they'll be alright if I just go in with a light hand. And I ordered the two shades that they were selling for £7.99 because they retail at £25 in the UK. I decluttered so many to friends. We have a similar store and they used to have so many discontinued palettes. Not anymore. It makes me sad. I know. Right, I'm really looking. I'm really liking how glowy that looks. And also I'll show you this now, because you don't get around to watching my Project Pan videos. So we've got the Huda Beauty Glowish. And that's how well that's coming along. That blush is gorgeous on you, thank you. I don't normally mix them like that, but I just thought since that blush will be going away soon, let's just try it. OMG. Thank you. I do love my panning projects. You are inspiring me to use stuff up, girl. Yes. Use it up. And then when you think about like going out shopping, just look in your makeup drawers. I saw a Kosas powder in Sephora when I went, the shade Airy, and I've been wanting that one for a while now, and I'm like, £30, no thanks. You've got too many at home, use them first. Right, so powder is on. Shall we spray the face again? And we'll just go over with a sponge. So it doesn't take too long to dry. And not only that, you can't see any dots. With that spray, you can never see dots where I've sprayed. Just looks really, really glowy. I don't like a matte setting spray, although I was sent one. I was sent one from Influencer, and let me just say, it was a very good one that I was sent. For ages, they told me not to show it on social media, but that date's passed. So I was sent the Urban Decay All-Nighter, All Day Wear, in the matte finish. This is the new one that they brought out. Where am I keeping the box? Looks like that. I don't need the box. There's limited room on my shelf. Says it's an all-day wear one, combat shine for a matte finish. I'm not really a matte finish type of girl, but if I'm going somewhere and it's hot, then I can use that, can't I? Right, now we'll just put some eyeshadow base on. No, we'll put some perfume on. I almost bought that, but wasn't sure if it was good. I have oily skin. I've got combo. Sometimes I get oily around this area. I mean, if you like a matte spray, it's good, but I don't. I'm just using the rest of this. So this one is called Kenzo Flower by Kenzo, Ikebana. I'll be glad when it's gone. Hi Elise, you're coming in just at the right time. Have you got that sixth sense? We'll be doing eyeshadow soon. I'm just trying to find my eyeshadow base. I think I've got it. Right, let's move the makeup bag over here. So, Urban Decay primer potion. We all know I'm not a fan of this. You know, I think I'm going to put that in my makeup drawer. Like, if ever any of you are in here and I'm like wearing my primers, will you just say they're in your makeup drawer? It's like pantomime, isn't it? Like when you have to say, it's behind you. Okay. I know for sure I want to use this one. This is my Arden's Eyes Singles. And because of the top I'm wearing, because it's brown, I'm going to have to... What shade is that? Is that... I could possibly use these two together. Yeah, I might try that. But what matte eyeshadow palette? Maybe the Natasha Denona one. Yeah, I used this the other day, and even though there is browns in here, it's kind of only three. So let's see if I can dig out the Natasha Denona Soft Sculpt or whatever it's called. Eye Sculpt. Soft Sculpt. That's like, I don't know if you have it in the countries where you live. That's like ice cream. It's called Soft Scoop here. I must have been thinking about that. I've had this a few months now. Really, really like it. It's such a good matte eyeshadow palette. You can see I've been using it a lot. Like this texture here and this one here, and this one up here. I've not really used that. Is a different formula to the rest of the formula. What I'm going to do first is go in with R1. If I can find my brush. I was going to swear then. There's a frigging moth in here. Great. So if I'm constantly doing that now, you know what I'm doing. um, so where's that brush I had yesterday? Is it still here? I don't know how they're getting in. Right, I won. I've never used Y1. Maybe I should try Y1. That's got more of a yellow tinge to it. If I don't like it, I'll go in with R1 over the top. It's not going to have much colour to it. Yeah, you can't really see anything. I got this palette at such a discount. It's like £30 off. £30 off, and then I got £5 off because I had a voucher on Sephora's website, and I'm like, I've been wanting that since it was first released, so I've waited over a year for it. I'm just going to get it. Right, I can't use that purple brush, that needs washing. Right, we'll use that later when I'm putting stuff on the brows. Not brows, lash line. Wonder if I can use this one. I'm trying to establish where to put things. Put it in there. We call soft serve ice cream soft serve. Yeah. Right, what are we doing? We'll go in with the rosy tones to begin with, so R2. Can I use one of these Colourpop mirrors? Does anyone else, like with their makeup, if it comes with a mirror, do you leave the cling film, not cling film, but do you leave it on? The cellophane? Because I'm constantly doing it. We'll use the Morgan Turner one. So normally with eyeshadow I start off here, which you're not going to be able to see anything. It's a similar colour to my eye lid. So speaking about something I don't really like FIFA World Cup, I'm amazed. I'm amazed we're still in. We haven't been kicked out yet. I don't watch it. I was just checking. My friend Naomi said that Canada weren't in it anymore, and I'm like, oh, really? I usually leave it on because I use a separate mirror. I've got a separate mirror with lights over here, but then I'd be like that. Maybe I can bring my tripod over here and then use the mirror there, and maybe I need to change my setup up, but I don't want to go off on like this and you not being able to see what I'm doing. So I need to think about it a little bit better, I think. I haven't got the most amazing setup because I don't have the room for the most amazing setup. I only know because my son told me. Oh, really? We'll now go in with R3. So with these shades, I don't think we'll be using a lot out of it. Maybe 2 or 3. And again, on the outer corner, I like with the darker shade, I try and like lift it up a little bit. So we've got like a little bit of a wing. I feel like it works best for my hooded eyes. I think I went in too firmly then. That makes sense. I think the setup you have works great. It's well lit and the camera is steady. I feel like that is the hardest part. Yeah, I've got 2 tripods, so I've got kind of a newish tripod here, a selfie stick slash tripod that I got from TikTok Shop, and then I've got a tripod over here that I used to have, and that kept going off on a tangent, and basically like the phone kept dropping. So I just have it on the tripod now with the light, and it seems to be working out better. This palette is so amazing, and the colours blend in so well. I got it because I don't have a lot of matte eyeshadow palettes. Who here has all matte eyeshadow palettes? Because I felt like I didn't need them. But then I watch my friend Tammy over at Canadian Beauty, and she's got quite a few of them. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should get a couple. But I think I've only got this one, and possibly one or two smaller ones. So, right, we're going to put a darker shade on. You know what? I feel like I should be going at this point now, because I've been using this palette. I feel like I should be going into these darker shades. My hand's just gone into one. Maybe this W2, this middle one. Some of them are like satin. And the way how I do it when I'm using eyeshadow palettes, especially new eyeshadow palettes, is I want to try every single eyeshadow so I can talk about the formula when I've used it. So because how can you do a review on a palette when you've only used 4 shades, for instance? I don't believe that you can. But if you've used every single shade, you can say what you liked and what you didn't like about them. I don't have any all matte palettes. Oh, don't you? They're not to everyone's liking, and they weren't to my liking for years. I could probably do something like this with all my Natasha Denona eyeshadows I've got. Right, so I think that's good. So we used about 4 shades then, I think, did we? Let's see. Just want to go back into that yellow toned one. So we used Y1 to begin with. We used I1 and I2. No, I2 and I3. And we used W2. So yeah, that's 4. And I'll probably come back. I don't know if I will actually. Normally I come back and go in with C1. That's the only shimmer in the palette. So let's go in with Y1. Doing this just helps with the blend. Right, glitter glue. Technique glitter primer. It's a very cheap glitter primer, but it does the job. And I'm going to put that in the drawer as well. And I'll probably forget what I put where and start looking in the makeup bag for it, because that's where I used to keep it. So if that's where you, excuse me, that's where you guys can help. If you're ever in here and I'm like, where's my glitter primer? Where's my eyeshadow base? Do you have anything from Blend Bunny? Yeah, I've got one palette. The Blend Bunny Ellis Garden of the Stars. I did want the matte one for that, but by the time I decided I wanted it, like the cooler tone version, they have a warm tone version as well. By the time I decided I wanted it, it was out of stock. and I don't think they brought it back. Just like cosmic brushes. I'm so annoyed with myself. I wanted the Smolder palette. It's not in stock anymore. So I missed out on that too. Right, let's go in with this Glaminatrix brush. And we will... feel like I want to use this eye-free shade. So these really soft ones, you'd hit pan on them first. What did you think of their formula? Loved it. I love the Garden of the Stars. It's smooth. It's not at all. It's not chunky, is what I'd say. I did so many looks with that palette because I think it comes with like 18 eyeshadows. I felt like I was using it for a month in the live streams, and towards the end I was getting a bit fed up, but that wasn't, you know, their fault. It was me wanting to use every single shade. I would recommend it. That's good. Okay, so I think we've finished with the Natasha Denona. But then if you say, well, in comparison to Danessa Myricks, how does it compare? I'd say it doesn't. It doesn't compare to Danessa Myricks, duochromes, multichromes in their palettes. I've got 3 palettes from Danessa Myricks and I love every single one of them. I got that big one, that Danessa Myricks volume, whatever it is, full of like really, really bright colours. And then I think I've got Danessa Myricks Freedom 5. And then I got the one they brought out for Pride, and I love them all. The only thing that is wrong that they brought out for the one for Pride is, so you've got a row of multichromes down here, sir, and literally you could get a small brush in there, but I like to put shimmers on with my fingers and they barely fit in there. So that is something to consider when buying it. I think that's why it went down on sale, but I didn't get mine in sale. I paid full. Oh, why can't I get my words out? I paid full price for it, and then it's got some like kind of multichrome face products which I really, really like. You can use them everywhere, eyes, cheeks, wherever you want. I think that's it. Yeah, but yeah, nothing compares. Like to me, nothing compares to Danessa Myricks. I have been eyeing their new palette. What's the new palette, Elise? I don't know. Because I don't actually go on Blend Bunny. I don't know what the new palette is. Oh gosh, I finally made a live again. Hi Cheryl, how are you? Right, so I'm using this. I've started to use this palette. Got it for Christmas off my friend. And I've only done one look with it so far. So I did a purple look. If you haven't seen it, you can watch the short. Did a purple look with it the other day, and I'm going to do more of a neutral tone look today. So what we're going in with first? I mean, that to me looks a little bit purple. Well, pink. So we'll put this on the outer corner, then this one on the inner corner. So that looks like that. I'm well, thank you. How about you? How are you? I'm still suffering with that darn frozen shoulder. I think this is more of a topper, what I'm using now. So remember that for next time. See, this is why I like to also use palettes all the way through, use every single eyeshadow, because you know the formulas then, don't you? So next time you use it, you can put the base like all on the eyeshadow and go in with this over the top. At the moment there is no base. I've not packed eyeshadow all on the lid, it's just in the crease. Oh, I've gone in too far because I'm talking. Well, thank you. Oh, I've already read it. Why am I reading it again? Right, now we'll go in with, but I don't know whether it's because I really put my finger in that one. That's nice. Itchy nose, it means I'm going to have an argument with someone. We say that in the UK if you've got an itchy nose. Those two shades though together are so sparkly. And also I was looking at Summer Friday's lip balms as well when I went to Sephora yesterday. I'm like, I've heard so many great things about these, should I get one? But of course I didn't. I was very good. Thank you, Mel. Right, now I always go in with this shade, but we're still going to go in with that because it's the lightest shade in the palette. So it's just, I think it's like a white to blue. It's very smudgy, so I don't really go in. And I start putting it on the inner corner, and if I really like the way it's looking, I'll take it into the crease. My mum's going to think I'm not going back. Yeah, we'll take it into the crease as well. All this work that's going in my eye, look, and it's literally not going to be on long. But I had to wait for my phone to charge up. I'll leave that out there actually. Right, mascara time. So for mascara, I'm just going to use what I've been using the past few days. I do really like it though. I got this in PR as well. Maybelline CILS Sensational Sills. Oh, it means lash. Lash Sensational, and then it says Sills on the other side. Sky Tubes. I really like that shimmer on the eyes, it's beautiful, thank you. Because it's so neutral, do you know what I feel like doing? A red lip. It's really neutral, I think you can get away with wearing a red lip. Because the eyes aren't so bold. If you don't like a tubing mascara, guys, you're not going to like this mascara. But it comes off so easy. Literally a little bit of warm water and you just, I'm not going to do it obviously, but you just do that and it comes away. A little bit of mascara's gone on my lid, but I'm not even worried about that at this point. Because like I said, it'll be coming off soon anyway. It is a bit of a wet formula, this mascara. Happy 4th of July to us Americans, 250th anniversary of the United States. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I forgot about that. I can't pronounce New Blend Bunny Palette. It's something like, oh, it's the one Tammy's been using. Psilocybin. Yeah, she knows how to spell it, but then actually, you know, saying the pronunciation of it, she doesn't know how to say it, does she? It's pronounced psilocybin. I don't even know what that means. What does it mean? Someone Google it. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to use it. I did get that in PI from NYX Lip IV. I've used it already. It's something cranberry splash. I also got this in PI. I do have a lip liner. Maybe we should, because like when I put it on, it doesn't look good on my lips, but using it with a lip liner, I've seen people do it and it looks really nice. Maybe we should try that. She called it the mushroom palette. The mushroom palette? Why? She did 3 looks with it and I've not watched them because I've not had time. I've been watching Chris's the last 2 days though. Just because her videos are a bit shorter. When I watch Tammy's, sometimes you have to come back to them 2 or 3 times. So you'll see a comment and then you'll see a comment a day later. Haha, yep, I just googled it. A naturally occurring psychedelic compound found in over 200 species of fungi, commonly known as magic. Oh, really? You're learning me something, Mel. Who said you can't get educated on YouTube? Right, we're going to go in with this first. So it's a NYX Naturel. It's just a normal lip liner. This is in Project Pan as well. Hallucinating. I wonder if I should fill all my entire lip in. What I should be doing is making sure my lips are more moisturised than what they are. Because that's why they're appearing dry. I didn't like, personally. I've never actually had them. Has anyone watched Strays? The movie Strays? Because that's reminding me of Strays. About the dogs. I bought it. I went to the cinema with my mum, and I went and bought it for her birthday last year. Oh my gosh, she loves that movie so much. Can help many physical disorders. Oh, like what? So I get asked all the time, do I not take any drugs for my epilepsy? And I'm like, well, yeah, I do. Prescribed. called microdosing. Stress. Oh nice, I love a good mushroom in butter, hee, but never tried the magic ones. Same, I love mushrooms. I've not actually been having mushrooms for the last, normally I have them with Sunday dinner, my Sunday roast, but I've gone off them a little bit. But I had them on a pizza a few nights ago, and that was nice. Right, let's try the L'Oreal. It's a Hyaluron Tint Lip Stain Serum. It's in the shade 640 Tea Time. I'm sure more if you do something called Tea Time, because I've heard that shade of lip product before. So that's a spoolie. Oh, forgot how liquidy it was. Oh wow. That's so much better than what it looked like when I put it on bare lips last time. When I showed the unboxing of what L'Oreal Easter sent to me, put it on bare lips and it looked so patchy. I didn't understand what movie you saw. Strays it's called. It's about dogs. Stray dogs. Has anyone watched it? It's a kids movie really. Well, over 15s. So this says it's a lip tint. So then when I've had drinks and things like that, it should stay this colour then, shouldn't it? Go a bit lighter than this. I mean, some lip tints work differently. Like, I think it's Wonder or Wonder Skin have lip tints where it goes purple on your lips and you peel it away. Revolution have done some lip tints like that, but then some lip tints like I don't have many. I'll show you the other one I've got if I can find it. It's not natural. Oh, it's here. Some lip tints are like this, and they're literally just like lip glosses. That's not very tinted anyway. It comes off kind of like it doesn't feel like a lip tint. Never heard of it honestly. Will Ferrell is one of the dogs. Jamie Foxx is another dog. Isla Fisher. It's got such a good cast and it's hilarious. Watch the trailer. It's so funny. Um, Never heard of it honestly. I saw the trailer but didn't actually watch it. You're missing out, Mel. I want to try the Wonder Skin lip tint too. At the moment, they're quite cheap on TikTok Shop, so I think you get 4 lip tints and a clear lip gloss, and it's like £24 or something like that, when they're like, I think £15 just for one normally. So that's a really good deal. I do love Will Ferrell, LOL. He plays the main dog. Um, I'm gonna need to go and watch it either today or tomorrow with my mum. And because she always says, "Do you want to watch Strays?" And I'm like, "We've seen it 100 times." Slight exaggeration from me. Last week it was Dirty Dancing. She had Dirty Dancing on when I went there, like during the week sometime. And I'm like, "Oh, Mum, Dirty Dancing." And I know it's a classic. Don't come for me, guys. I know it's a classic. But when you've seen it 10 times, you don't want to keep watching it. And I bought a Dirty Dancing to watch by yourself when I'm not there because I don't like it. What's the other movie? Titanic. I'm like, I don't like Titanic because it makes me cry. And I just, don't always want to be crying over a movie. So yeah, off on a tangent as always. I'm going to sign out now because it's nearly 11:30. But this is the makeup. I do really like it. I think it's really pretty for a neutral look. So again, in the shimmer palette, we didn't use loads, but we used this one up here, this one down here, and this one for the inner corner. I did want to do a more orange look today, but I obviously this isn't an orange t-shirt, so when I can find one, I'm sure I was talking about doing these two together, this orange and this, but now, because I've used this one, I won't be using that. I'll definitely be using the orange though. Maybe these two together. No, this and this, I said, didn't I, in the previous video? And I said I'll probably use Costa Coral as well with it because we'll do a monochromatic look. So yeah, we'll be using these mattes when I come to do that. I might try and hop on tomorrow, you know, if you're around tomorrow evening, it will be around 6, 6:30 in the UK, like UK time. If you're around then, come and say hi. Really appreciate you being here. If you've not liked the live stream, could you please? It would mean a lot. And I will tell my mum hi from you all. Thank you. And I'll see you all